What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is DJCS and welcome to an all-new video here on my YouTube channel. This past Tuesday, the most recent version of GTA 5, the third release in 9 years, the next-gen release for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series consoles came out on this past Tuesday. And in this video, we're going to be talking about, basically, is it worth it? What's the difference? And just kind of going over some basic principles about the game. So if you're new here and you like GTA, you like Red Dead, you like a lot of different video games, I play a lot of different video games, but my two main focus games are GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2. So if you like that, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop it a like. I would greatly appreciate that. So let's just start off with basically the name they gave this originally, expanded and enhanced. They've gotten rid of that. They're just calling it GTA 5 because going forward, they're going to focus on this version of the game. Does that mean they're not going to do any updates for PS4? No, they'll still give them updates, but eventually it's going to get phased out just like the PS3 did. But the name, expanded and enhanced. Is it expanded? By the meaning of the word, no. A lot of people, when they heard expanded, they immediately thought expanded map. The map was going to get bigger. We were going to get maybe more cities, more whatever. And that's not the case. What Rockstar means by expanded with this game is that now that it's on the next-gen consoles, they have more capabilities and abilities to do things that they couldn't do on the PS4 because of the PS4 and the Xbox One. Because of the limited processing and capabilities of those current gen consoles, they couldn't do the things that they can now do on the next gen consoles. What can they do on the next gen consoles? We don't really know. I have a list of things that I would like to see in the new version of GTA 5 and GTA Online, but I wanted to wait till this actually came out to see if they actually did any of those things, and they didn't, which is surprising because if you're gonna drop a game that's supposed to be expanded and enhanced, and you haven't really expanded it and enhanced it the day it drops, then you're kind of slacking there, especially since it's taken you this long to get it out and it was delayed a few times. But enhanced. Is it enhanced? Yes. The game looks beautiful. Even in 1080, 60 frames per second, which is what I've been playing it in, because the only time I've really had a chance to play this is when I've been streaming or recording video. So it's all been on my PC, and my Elgato only captures 1080. So I haven't really had a chance to play it on my TV and see what it really looks like in 4K. But even still, the most noticeable thing I've noticed is the 60 frames per second. Now, that being said, I've never really noticed a difference between 30 frames per second and 60 frames per second. Maybe because I've never played a game in both styles, but I can definitely see a difference, especially when driving. I can see the difference between 30 frames per second and 60 frames per second. There's more foliage and stuff, but some of the places they just look like they literally just put a bush here, bush there, like just clicked a couple times with the paint tool and splattered some bushes around. That's it. It doesn't look extremely, detailed. It doesn't look like Red Dead, in terms of foliage and bushes and leaves. It still looks like a GTA game, the GTA 5 game with bushes added in here and there. Story mode, the cutscenes still look almost exactly identical. Again, just in 1080. I don't know about the 4K, what it looks like. I'm sure it looks amazing in 4K. So it's definitely enhanced. And they have different modes that you can play in, the fidelity, the performance, and the performance ray tracing. And I'm hearing that in performance ray tracing mode, the frames will drop to almost like 35 frames per second in some situations like explosions and stuff. So maybe fidelity is actually the best. Fidelity is the best for frame rate. And since I'm streaming in 1080, maybe that would be best for me anyway. I'm streaming in 1080, that would be best for me to probably play in that. But for 4K, performance ray tracing is probably your best, but you're gonna drop frame rates every now and then. Another thing that is better on the next gen consoles, not necessarily the next gen versions, but just the next gen consoles in general, is the loading times. As you can see here in this video, comparing, I have the PlayStation 5 version on PlayStation 5, the PS4 version on PS5, and then of course the PS4 version on PS4. And you can see even the PS4 version loads in significantly faster on the PS5. So of course the PS5 version loads in faster. And then transitioning and switching, all that is so much faster. And depending on when you switch a character, depending on what your character is doing when you switch to them, depends on the load times. Like for example, if you're switching to Trevor and he's swimming in the water or something, or he's further away on the map than he is at other times, it's going to take longer to load or something like that. But still, the load times are better, as they should be. The new vehicles is, I guess, what they've expanded in the game, because these 5 vehicles that are added to the game, plus I believe there's 4 more that you can enhance at how Special works. They're basically the fastest vehicles in the game now. I'm going to upload a video showing them, but every video I've uploaded so far, every single one has beat the Pariah, which up until this update came out, that was the fastest vehicle in the game. So these are now all of them are fast as hell. I believe the Coil Cyclone 2 is the fastest, but they're all fast as hell. And then you can upgrade the Hakuchu Drag, the Gran Turismo, the Sentinel XS, and another vehicle I can't think of right now. You can upgrade those at house as well and make them faster. So it's entirely possible the Hakuchu Drag is once again the fastest bike. I will have to do a test of that and see. I've been working on so many videos trying to get the right moments of like the rain and the time of day to come to these comparison videos, and it's taken a lot of time. On top of that, streaming on Twitch the last couple of nights as well. I've been spending a lot of time sitting in front of this monitor and editing videos and playing games and stuff like that. But I hope you guys have all enjoyed the videos. You know, that's what I do it for. I don't make all these videos like other quote unquote GTA YouTubers who just cover every detail, every quote unquote inside leak, every news nugget that's dropped by Rockstar in a news wire where they say one line of a new thing. I don't cover all that. I show you guys the game, and I hope you guys appreciate that. Going forward, again, hopefully they're gonna do lots of amazing things with this game now. Push it in, you know, to the next couple of years until GTA 6 comes out. Give us lots of good updates. Give us better stuff. Are they gonna give us, you know, again, I'm gonna come out with a whole top 10 things I want to see in the new version, but are they gonna give us mansions? Probably not, because the way the map is gonna stay. They're not gonna add new properties necessarily, because they would have to remove stuff and add mansions to them. So anything that they're going to add, they're going to, in terms of properties or locations that they're going to give us, is going to be either underground or like Cayo Perico and off the map. But bottom line, is it worth it? I think so. If you're a GTA fan, absolutely. First of all, I mean, it's free on PlayStation. GTA Online is free for PlayStation 5. Why not? Why wouldn't you? And then if you want the story mode, it's $10. That's a deal. As for the Xbox Series consoles, I don't really know what the prices are, but I know everything. It's all on sale right now. It's all on discount, so you're not paying full price. If you're gonna get it now while it's on sale. I think it's absolutely worth it, because of a big supporter of the stream. I've kind of my love for this game has been rekindled, because he's recently got back into the game himself. He hasn't played it in a long time though, since like the PS3. So there's all kinds of new things in the game for him, and I'm trying to help him with the game and, you know, trying to show him some things. And because of his excitement for the game has rubbed off on me, I'm once again excited for this game. That may wear off, you know, in a couple months, depending on, may wear off, might not wear off for a couple years, depending on the DLCs we get. And I think they could do a lot of things for this, lots of things for this game, and I hope they do. I apologize if I'm stumbling over my words. I'm kind of tired. Like I said, I've been sitting in front of this screen, and these lights, and this microphone for a long time this weekend. Yeah. And I hope that now that this is out, they can refocus on Red Dead Online and give us something. You know, I wouldn't say that this was a flop. A lot of people are calling this a flop. I wouldn't say it's a flop. I'd say it maybe was a little too early, since you dropped it with only 5 new vehicles. Nothing really expanded or enhanced necessarily compared to the PlayStation 4 version. Again, the biggest difference is the 30 frames per second. That's the biggest difference. Seeing it in 60 versus 30. The new cars are cool. It looks great. The rain, you know, looks great, but it's the same game still. And until we get new DLCs for the next gen, it's going to remain the same game. And even then, it's still going to be the same game, but we are just going to have, hopefully, better content. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. That's my thoughts on the next gen version of GTA 5. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Let me know if you've got it already, if you're playing it, if you're enjoying it, if you're liking it. What do you think of the new vehicles? What do you think of the graphics? If you're new here, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. If you enjoy this video, go ahead and drop a like. I would greatly appreciate that. Well, that's said and done, guys. My name is DJ CS. Have a good one, and as always, don't forget to tip your DJ. Later, dudes.